Good afternoon, friends of Arabian Essence from all over the world. Welcome to the second episode of Stay at the Farm. We hope all of you are staying safe. Before we begin, we would like to thank each one of you for making the first episode a success. Our project was born with the idea of keeping us all connected and bring some positivity during these difficult times. And your participation during the first episode confirmed that what we already knew. The Arabian horse community is a place of positivity and uplifting energies. We are ready for our first guest of today, but before we open the conversation, we would like to remind you that you can send your questions during the interviews and let us know if you would like to participate to our program by messaging on WhatsApp at the number you see below. We are now connecting with Joanna Ulstrom, with whom we had the pleasure to work with in the making of Arabian Essence Academy, a project born to share knowledge and passion not only in the Arabian horse show business, but also to help people who are taking their first steps or want to in this amazing world. Joanna showed us her special training techniques. So, let's try to connect with her.
Hello.
Hello, Joanna. I see you.
Hey, how are you?
And I hear you. Hello, I see you are not
Good to
alone,
see you.
so we will introduce also the other people with you. It's
I
beautiful
don't hear
weather
you so
there.
well much.
Sorry?
Now I hear you well. I didn't hear you first.
I don't
We're
hear
in the
you very
middle
much.
of the pasture, you can see.
Wait, if I try to see if we can put a bit up the volume of your conversation. Try to talk.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone?
Okay, now I hear you better.
Good.
So, you are lucky to have this wonderful time here in Italy. It's not so bad, so nice. And
No.
we had the snow and it's cold.
Here is lovely. We have cold nights still, but it's wonderful days. So horses have grass to eat and girls are in paradise here.
Good.
So we're at our new farm in France and it's wonderful. Now, wait, we need to.
So,
And all the mayors want to join today.
So can you introduce the girls of the team that are with you?
I have next to me Stephanie, who worked with me for many, many years, and Rebecca Ugeldal. She works at Arabians in England. She's also Swedish, like me, and we know each other for, how long? 15 years? Since she was born, almost. She's a part of the horse family here.
Hello also to Stephanie and Rebecca.
Hello. And Stephanie was the one also taking part in the master classes, so you will see more of her later this year.
Okay, good. So just want to know how was the beginning of this. Of course, also we want to know that I know that you moved from Belgium to France, so you are in a new place. Then maybe you will show us something. And so that was happening before the emergency of the virus, right?
Yes, we were looking for a farm for many years. We were fine where we were, but we needed a little more land. We have more babies born. All horses stay with us all the year round, so we just wanted to have more pasture. So we found this farm in France. We're 2 hours southwest of Paris. And we have now 100 hectares of pasture, indoor arena, living for all our staff, and it's just wonderful here. So I look forward to show this farm to everyone later this summer.
We will enjoy for sure. So the emergency, which impact had on your life, on your guys there?
I would say zero so far. We're very, very lucky. we feel nothing of it because we are anyway working. We're out in the countryside. The only difference for us maybe is that we order food from the supermarket, so we don't drive there, so we get our food delivered. For the rest, I would say, do you have any changes here? We have no stress, because
That's
there are no
wonderful.
shows at the moment, which is a pity. But in a way, it also makes you enjoy the normal life in a way you could maybe not do during shows.
In fact, it's
So
very
that's
different from who is living like you in the country, in the farm,
yes,
and who is living in town and has
yes,
totally another impression of what happens around.
yes.
So,
It's worrying. It's eating us, the worry for family and friends and everyone not having an easy time. But our own life is not changed. We're just doing our normal days here.
so and all of you are healthy and safe.
Yes, yes, yes. I hope you too,
That,
all of you.
yeah, we too is important in these times.
Yes.
And in the situation around in the country, how is becoming? Is it
Uh,
hard?
France is quite bad. We have many cases and many people dead every day. It's not yet as bad as in Italy, but we're also Italy started before France, so I don't know how it's going to look in a few weeks. We need to
In
wait and
fact,
see.
it's difficult to know what will happen because now it seems that here it starts to go down, but
Yes, I hope it
nobody
continues to go
knows.
down. Like in China, it went down and it's easier for them now. So I hope when it starts to go down that it goes fast.
So, as we take the occasion that you are in such a wonderful place, maybe you want to show us something, some horses, some of the pastures, what you have around.
We can. You have here Ramses Minks. She's just looking at you, wondering what this is. She's
Hi.
investigating the chair where we keep the where we keep the camera. And we're just in the middle of the mare pasture at the moment. I can film for you a little bit.
Yes, please. We like to
Horses are
see
very
this
curious.
wonderful place.
Yeah. So I don't know if you see, we are surrounded by, I think, around 10 mares. This is Euskara. She's our oldest mare. She's 28 this year. She was 2 seasons at the racetrack. She has, I think, 15 or 16 babies. And she's retired now, just living with her best friends here and feeling like she's 10. Behind her, you have Cirella, who was winning quite a few shows. She's in Fault to Cure Mark. And the one that said hello close to the camera is Ramses Minks. She was Egyptian event champion in the US. So we are actually surrounded by champions. Some of them retired, and some of them carrying babies for this year still to come.
So,
We had I think, how many foals did we have? Eight? 8 or 9 babies. 7 fillies so far and 2 colts. So 9 babies, I think.
good. Maybe in the next connection we can try to see some of the bases.
Sorry.
Ah, they want to eat the camera.
Yes.
That's not good.
It would.
Are you still there? Or your phone is gone? Maybe. Died?
In the closer pastures.
Oh, I hear you.
Yes. You hear me?
Are you back? Yes,
Yeah,
now I
we're
hear
back.
you.
The camera was removed by a mare.
I saw. I thought she was eating your phone.
She was
But,
eating my phone, and to move her one moment. So we're back.
So maybe I was saying in the next call in the next weeks, maybe we can see some of the babies. Is possible?
Yes, that would be a pleasure. We can
Good.
stay in a closer paddocks and we can see some of the babies. It would be lovely.
Now I want to take the occasion that we are online with you for announcing that we started to work on the second masterclass. Thanks
Yes.
to the support of Marietta Salas of Ses Planes.
Thank you,
And so
Marietta.
maybe you can, if you would like to tell what are the main topics of this new masterclass.
We're going to go through a little bit. We did the shows last year, and we're going to continue now with, for example, foaling, educating the young horse, what to think about when you want to buy a horse, advise keeping a horse, foal handling. It's amazing. I will hold it. We're back. I will hold the camera now. Sorry for this, everyone. It's our mares.
No problem, no problem.
They are very, very curious. Now we're going to continue. Also a little bit of preparation for the show ring, clipping, makeup, what to think about when you go to a show, what you should bring with you, what you should pack, how to prepare your horse for the show ring, and so on. So we look forward to continue this project.
So we think everybody wants to see. So when we'll be ready, we will publish immediately.
Perfect.
And is anything else you like to tell us? What you do in your day to day, or what happens?
What I do day to day at the moment is to drill isolators into the fence poles. And that's what I do daytime and nighttime. I foal watch. It's actually nice and peaceful. And it's 100 hectares at the farm, and it's 66 hectares of pastures. So it's a lot of isolators and an electric fence to add to the wood fence.
It's a big work.
Yes, it is. But it's pleasant. I don't mind. It's outdoors and it's stress-free. So it's okay.
And is it all fenced, of course?
Yeah, it's fenced already, but it's not. Arabian horses are beavers. Huh? They want to eat the wood, so we need to protect the fences. So good. And
good.
I also like to tell everyone, all our friends, to stay safe. Be careful. It's scary times. We're worried for all of you.
And sure,
I
this
hope
is right, and we hope everybody are safe and are staying home. Like it seems to be the only way to have win this war against the virus. To stay a bit isolated, not to spread the infection.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Joanna. We're happy to hear you. Oh no, wait. We have maybe some question to tell you from our viewers. So let's see what we have.
Hi, Joanna.
Hello.
I conclusively watched your masterclass with my daughters, and we are all looking forward to the new one. Thank you, and Arabian Essence, for doing this, Juliana.
Wonderful. We look forward too.
We have another one. I want to make a lot of compliment from my heart to Joanna and her team. They are special. It's wonderful to see horses handled in this way. It's like a Disney film. Michelle from Switzerland.
Yeah. Without my team, I would be a zero. So you need to thank my team for everything.
Then we have Bob, who asked, do you ever lose your patience while training?
Pardon? Again?
Do you ever lose your patience while training?
No, I don't. I enjoy training. I enjoy. If it doesn't work out, it's because I need to change something. So I don't lose my patience. I don't think I ever lost my patience on a horse.
Never.
I cannot remember that I ever lost patience on a horse.
Kuba Jaremek say, hello guys, what do you think about pure Polish horses?
Our Polish horses.
Yeah.
We love Polish horses. We have a few beautiful Polish mares in our pastures. And one of our stallions, Sharam, he's mainly pure Polish. And some of his daughters are the best young mares that we have at the farm. So I love the influence of the Polish lines.
Good. So we go on in the next call with some other topics.
Good. It was nice to see
and
and hear you.
of course, we would like to visit you as soon as we will be possible.
Yes, I look forward.
Actually, is a problem to move around Europe, so we have to wait.
But we look forward for you to come. Elena, I think the drone can land easier here than in Belgium.
We just got another message who say, hi everyone, more and more people should watch your academy project. I cannot stand seeing horses being mistreated.
Yes, I agree with you. We can make an influence. We can make people see and feel how easy it is to communicate with horses and keeping them happy as they are. We don't need to disturb or harm them to work with them. It's not necessary.
Okay, good. For conclusion, we have a video to show you, also to Joanna and to everybody else, that shows the feeling of Marietta with training and with horses. That was. Okay, Joanna, thank you very much to be with us, and we talk soon.
Yes, have a nice afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, we have now a short break for advertising, and we are back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
This program is offered by
We will share these videos and maybe ask to some of our guests to say a word about the history of the horses that are in the videos. So this is an invitation to everybody of you. And then we have another one regarding photo. And this is a call to duty for the trainers. We bet somewhere you still keep those pictures of when you were little and were having your first experiences with the Arabian horses. If you still have them, we want to have and to share and to show everybody your life, how old you were when your life started with Arabian horses. So thank you for sending. Still no connection, so we repeat this announce. The first one is about video, and so we ask to send us videos of Arabian horses that are or were legendary and outstanding, and that made or are making the history of the Arabian horse. And so we can share them and then ask to one of our guests to tell the story or to say something about these horses. And then we asked for a photo to the trainers. We want to see them as at young age when they started to be familiar, to be together with the Arabian horses. Okay, we have an announcement that is just arrived, and it is from Annie Lou, who writes us that the entire horse fair in Wales was cancelled. So, of course, is cancelled also the Arabian Horse Show, and she hopes that next year will be possible to have the usual show in Wales. That was scheduled at the beginning of June this year. And of course, she makes to everybody her best wishes to stay healthy and to be well. So thank you, Hanilu, for this message. Still no connection with Yaroslav. Let me see. He asked 5 minutes. So what we can do now? Okay, we have a little announcement from the ECAO. So we have this argument, then maybe Mr. Yaroslav will explain better. But the COVID-19 emergency did not only affect the shows, but also, of course, the show office of ICAO. At least at the end of April 2020, all the ICAO and affiliates offices are closed, but their work will not stop. It has been decided to favorite the smart working way, trying to keep the normal routine up and running, and it will be possible to communicate with them by email. We also invite you to visit the website for updated information about registration and payments in the eventually other official communication. Strong in the belief that the state of the emergency will be over soon, we want to take a moment to thank them for keeping up their work even in time of fear and uncertainty. Hope Yaroslav is now ready. Okay, he's still not online, so we can show you a video from one of the last... Oh, maybe he's coming. No. uh, a video from one of the last show that we were. Is Laura there? Okay, so we changed the sequence and we go on with a friend that many of us and many of you for sure know. It is our dear friend Laura Mascagna, who is a DC and worldwide loved. Ciao Laura.
Ciao, hi to everybody.
So we want just to know how it was this emergency for you. You live in the Roma center of Italy, and so
Yes,
just tell us, you were abroad maybe for the show in Middle East, or what happens?
okay. I was the beginning of the infection. I was in Doha at the middle of February, and just there I start to have some problem. Because depression. We don't know if the flights are on or not. So was the beginning. Then, then at the end of February, I was in Abu Dhabi show, and also there we still have other problem, and the infection growth, the problem growth in Italy. And then at the beginning of March, in the 3 of March, I cannot fly to Abu Dhabi because I immediately understand that in Italy the infection was terrible and the lockdown will be create some problem in my life, in my family life, because I have 2 children. And I did a good, decision, because in the same week the school were closed, so my children was at home, and I didn't went to Sharjah for that reason. Also because when I must go to Sharjah, there is all the border closed around the Emirates, so no Italians can fly to other country. And I was very surprised about that, because I was not sure in case of I can come back to Italy or not. This was my big problem. So I decided to stay at home and to take care about my family.
In fact, it was really a problem for many of us to come back after the Dubai show, because the flights were really, most of them were cancelled and you could not fly to your town, but some of us flew to Germany, and then in some way they were able to arrive at home. So for sure you did well to stay home. But
Yes,
in
I did.
your
I did.
work, as you are a vet for companion small animals, how you do? You stopped?
Yes, I'm a pet vet, and I have my practice. And at the beginning of this problem, I immediately lost a lot of my work, because the people don't want to go around, and so only the emergency visit it's available. And so my life continues quite in a normal way, because also in the lockdown I went every day on my practice, but until last week, because from last Sunday I'm in an isolation guarantee period, because I have a contact with a positive, and now it's a person that is affected by the COVID. So for that
Terrible.
reason, my doctor pushed me to put me in like quarantine. It's not quarantine, but it's isolation in my house, so I can have not any contact with nobody. I have my children with me, but in my house, this is my facility. I have every type of mask, and and I would like to say thank you very much to the people that send me this mask And that one, okay, this is Arabian horse breeder from the south of Italy. Michele Piazzolla is the name.
Ah,
Is an old Italian breeder, and they did this new mask, and I received this one today. So thank you very much, Michele and Francesco, for send me this mask, because in this period I
it's
finished
also a big
also the
problem.
mask, you know.
Sure. The masks are a big problem in everywhere.
Yeah.
And so,
So
what you can say about the people living around you are all locked down, or still some movement?
no, all the people are locked down also because I live in a countryside in a little city in the north of Rome, and the people here, the problem here is a big infection that starts from a gym with a lot of member, 1,000 persons. So
Huh.
all the little city around me, all the infections start from there. So all the health people and the positive people come to this situation. So it's a small city, but with a lot of infection. This is the reason, because the danger is what's happened to me. That for I was at work, and a positive people come to me and start all the quarantine situation, you know. But there is nobody outside. Very, very few people. Only in the market or in the pharmacy, and stop.
And your kids are home from school, of course. So you
Yes,
have
from the 5 of
the,
March. So, and
there is
I don't
one
know
month.
where, but they are happy, Marco. They are very happy about that. They are very, very happy. They enjoy COVID, you know. So they
You're
are
right.
happy about that. I'm not happy like them, but you know, it's okay.
Maybe you are not so happy to have them all
Yeah,
time.
you know, now there is a big discussion with who have the Wi-Fi connection, you know, because all of us, we have different you know, needs. So one is with PlayStation, the other one with TikTok, Instagram, what you have. So it's incredible. I need more
Yeah,
Wi-Fi connection.
but it's true that also the lines are really bad in these days, because everybody is using internet all the time, day, night. So it's difficult also to have normal use of the internet. You see that is very busy, every cell of the 4G or whatever.
But I think that this is what is really the big problem of Italy at the moment, because everybody, our state push us for the working at home and for the video for the school at home, but it's not possible because the capability of the Wi-Fi is very low in Italy, especially in some parts. If you don't live in a big city, we have a very, very bad connection. So I think that COVID infection must be the start for a new Italy from the beginning, you know, from the everything,
Everybody
because we have
wants.
not facility for every different point of view, you know. We have good doctor, we are you know, good doctor. So under the hospital, we can care in a free way and in a good way. But all the other facility in Italy are a disaster, really a disaster.
Yeah, it's true. Hope that really someone learns from what happened bad in these days, in these weeks, and start to build something better for the future.
I hope so.
Laura, thank you very much, and we will call you again in the future, in the next weeks. We wish you go out of your quarantine as soon as possible. Of course, probably will take some other 10 days, 12 days. How much?
6 days at the moment. 6 days.
Okay.
So
okay,
in the
okay.
next
You,
6 days, Marco, call me because I stay at home. I have. Okay, I'm free.
okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
You always find me at home. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Laura. Thank you very much.
Thank you to
Talk
all
to
of
you
you. A
soon.
big kiss to
Stay safe.
everybody. Ciao, Elena. Also, and have a nice afternoon to all the Arabian horse lover. Okay. Hope to see you
Thank
soon.
you. Thank you.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Okay, so we have now 2 minutes of advertising, and in the meantime, we call Mr. Yaroslav, who is ready. Had the problem before.
This program is offered by
Okay, we have the connection now with Mr. Jaroslav Lasina, the president of ICAO, from Czech Republic, from Prague. And so, okay, I see you. Hello, Jaroslav. How are you?
Hello, Marco. How are you? Nice to see you.
Good. As I asked this to everybody, just tell us how it started and how is now the situation with the emergency of the virus, and then maybe we talk a bit about other things of ECHO and horses.
Sure. Well, I guess that everyone is updated a little bit, but the situation here is probably the same like everywhere else. We have a lockdown for more than 2 weeks now. We have been actually one of the first countries where the government closed almost everything very soon. I think we were following Italy after what happened over there, and I have to say on the beginning that we all feel with you in Italy, Spain, with everyone who is hit the most with this coronavirus. So we all don't want to get there, and we try to do our best. So the lockdown here started around, I think, the 15th of March. And since then, everything is closed except the stores with the food, pharmacies, and the basic services for people. So that's it. And we trying to do our best here. We try to protect everyone. Our government is pretty strict with all the restrictions. We need to also, everyone need to wear masks when we leave from home to a public place. And we also need to drive in the masks and so on. So we have a lot of restrictions, but we know that all of that is necessary to follow, and we're doing our best.
Thank you. And we hope the situation will be better soon also in Czech Republic, of course.
We hope
We got
so too, yeah.
some messages, but I will tell you later because I don't understand well what is written. I ask you about the ECHO office. I was reading before that you are started to operate with from home with smart working. That is the best way in this moment to be able to continue the activity. So if you want to say something, I was reading just a communique I found on the ICAO website, but maybe there are some details, or are you able to do everything, or maybe just some part of the work of the office?
No, the office, ICAO office is working as usual. Zuzana, she's working from home normally. She has a ICAO office in her house. So nothing practically changed for her. So everything is available from her side. So whoever needs anything, he can reach Zuzana 24 hours a day, as always. I can't say she's less busy these days. She's busy as always. So regarding the work of ICAO, nothing changed, except the activities which ICAO is covering. For sure, those are hit like everything else, as I mean the shows and all the other activities. Me personally, I am in my company. I'm allowed to travel because we are allowed to work still. My private company, so I'm traveling around the country only because we can't leave the country. But we were also planning to have a meeting of the executive committee this month, and we start actually talking about the possibility to have this online calls or this conference calls in the EC and. Actually, the time brought us into the need to start with it. So we will have the first executive committee meeting online this month, later this month. So we'll try to work also independently from all what is happening around us. So that's the situation. And most of the people, they are working from home. I mean, the offices and everyone in the public services, even public services, they're trying to eliminate the people in their job, and they're trying to eliminate the social contact of everyone around.
And what about the general meeting of ICAO?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had months ago. We had a general meeting of ICAO. It was in Paris.
Before the lockdown.
Sorry, once more.
Before the lockdown.
Yeah. It was before before lockdown, but already at that time. We were influenced a lot with coronavirus because people start to be afraid traveling. Even it was not, I think at that time, just a couple of days before our general meeting, Italy, some regions in Italy start to be locked down. And we missed the Italian representatives at the meeting, but for sure all of that had also influence on other representatives who are coming to the meeting. So we received a lot of apologies right before the meeting, but we still got a good number of people representing their own countries. We appreciated a lot Australians who took a very long trip to Paris, even in those difficult times. Because Australia has been accepted as an associate member of ICAO. So we really appreciated that their representatives came all the way from down there, and they have been in Paris with us. So we've been, as I told you, hit by that, and not only general meeting, we had also a judges workshop Monday after our general meeting. Where we also were missing several judges who originally were supposed to attend this workshop, but they lately apologized due to coronavirus. So it had effect on us already at that time.
And they were taken decisions. There are news after the meeting that you can share.
Yes. Actually, the best would be for everyone who is interested in all decisions, important decisions, which ICAO made during the general meeting or during the whole weekend, to check ICAO website. We have a newsletter over there. It has been published also on the Facebook of ICAO and also Instagram. So there is an overview on all decisions which are or which has been made regarding the ECAHO activities. So that's, I think, the best what everyone can do, because I could be speaking here too long then, and I don't think everyone would be interested into that. So.
Well, okay. Of course, it's interesting to know what is maybe some topics that are most of interest. But anyway, we see that we will publish maybe the link for everybody so they can easily found. And just if you want to anticipate or to say something from ECAHO communication that you want to send to everybody, we try to share as much as possible.
Absolutely. As I said on the beginning, we know that there are a lot of people influenced and hit a lot by this lockdown and by the situation. We also, because there were many shows postponed or cancelled for upcoming months, you were also, I think, announcing the list of several shows in your first live stream.
Yeah.
So there will be probably more shows coming up because no one knows when this lockdown and this situation with coronavirus will get better in general, and when people will be able to organize events and also be able to travel. But from our side, we all agree in ECAHO Executive Committee Board and also in the office that health is on the first place. And I think everyone needs to realize that we will get a chance to meet everyone at the shows and to let's say enjoy our activities which we like to do with our horses in the show arenas and everywhere around later. But we would like to keep in the mind of everyone that they should be careful with the traveling later, because there will be different restrictions in every country, I think, around Europe and also outside Europe. So people, if they would be allowed to travel finally, they should also check these restrictions in these individual countries, not to be stuck anywhere because of the canceled flights or whatever, or even being stuck at the airport because they would be missing any documents or whatever, because no one knows how the situation will be after all of that. We for sure have a majority of our officials in, let's say, critical age, which is these days 65 years plus. So we would like to especially inform these people and to announce to these people to be very aware of the situation with coronavirus around and to keep themselves safe, because we don't want to lose anyone from our community, because I think everyone is important. So just keep in your mind that that the situation might take longer, and even if the situation will get better, be still very careful and try to keep yourself safe and not isolated completely, but just to be careful. So that's a very important message we would like to make. And also with the show organizers, I think it's also very important to mention that we have several requests or many requests to postpone a lot of shows from April and May. There might be also some shows from June. And ECAHO, we just been collecting all these requests to postpone these shows for later. And all these requests needs to go now through the show commission. So I would like to ask everyone to be a little bit patient. It's not easy to make any decision because no one knows when this situation will be over and when we will be, as I said before, able to organize an event around Europe and also in the Middle East and other ECAHO countries. So they need to be patient. We will try, or the show commission will try to make decision as soon as possible. We for sure need to think about the original dates and the show organizers who have their shows originally planned in the second half of the year. We shouldn't be, let's say, hitting them that much with, let's say, acceptance of new shows, which would be applying for their dates. And we need to be very careful during taking decision on these postponed shows. So we also would like to inform all the participants that they will probably still have a chance to, and I hope they will have a chance in the second half of the year to show their horses, to make their businesses, and to be finally able to run everything as they were used to do before. But as I said, maybe it will bring them more opportunities in the second half of the year, but we might still have some restrictions. So some of them could be maybe hit even more or less. But I'm happy that I have seen during the last 2-3 days that many activities to support everyone from the business who could be hit by this coronavirus epidemic or pandemic and its restrictions, that there are a lot of activities to support and to make funds for future problems. And I really appreciate that. And I think this shows how our family is able to keep together and is able to support each other. We for sure will have a lot of or not we, but I understand that a lot of show trainers will have a lot of troubles probably during this year. I wish them to get over soon. We will do our best to organize the shows, but as I told you, we still need to think about the health of all the officials. But I'm happy that they have a hope and they have a chance to also get over these difficult times thanks to this funding projects which are running around. And I hope that this project will work really for the general profit, and they will help to get over these difficult times. So,
sure. We hope that all of this can be realized and be, of course, a good support for the business, for the market, because it's clear that beside the health and the safety of people, then there is also the need of going on with the business, with the work of everybody. So
exactly.
We hope
Definitely, and I'm sure we will get back to the business soon. But we just need to be patient and careful. And I'm sure we will all be hit. I think every human activity will be hit by this virus. But as I said before, again, it's very positive to see that we as a community are able to keep together. And I'm sure if there will be need, we will support each other as much as it's needed. So that's
in fact,
very important.
What I can see everywhere. And from every people that we talk, always is the sense of being part of a community and to try to help who is more need. So that's good, very good.
Yeah, I also would like, because I feel I might be a little bit more negative, so let's try to be more optimistic. I hope that we will use all this lockdown time to make our paperwork and to enjoy our time with the families and to let's say improve whatever we need to improve, because we will finally have a bit more time than usually. Because in the past, I feel like everyone was running out of time with everything. So you were busy, I was busy, everyone was busy. There were a lot of shows, trainers were busy. So let's take it optimistically and let's try to focus on all these items we left behind us unsolved, and I'm sure that the restart will be even better than when we will get rid of this let's say rests which might lay on our table still. So that's what at least I'm trying to do here. So
yeah. We have some questions for you.
Hello. We have Maurizio Calegaro, who wants to thank you for the precious information and for the work that you are putting and effort. And
thank
then
you.
We have Danny Renders, who wants to say hello to you from Belgium.
Thank you. Hello.
And we have a question from Michele, who asks how you will reschedule the show, if they will be in the same order or not.
As I said before, we will try to keep the original dates as they were. We will discuss all the new proposals. We need to be ready that some of the shows will need to be canceled. We are also here in our country ready to cancel our show. We gave the date as one of the first ones reserve date for Prague show, but we are ready to cancel the show in case there will be no space or there will be no opportunity to organize the event. So everyone, I think, needs to keep this in their mind, that there might be situation that some shows will be not possible to organize. But we will try to check it carefully. We will try to see all the negatives or advantages or disadvantages, and we will try to give everyone a chance to proceed with what they want or with what they're planning. So, but the schedule, we will also put the updated calendar as soon as we will have it on our media, on the website, Facebook, and probably Instagram as well, to keep everyone informed about these new dates and changes. But as I said, we will try to eliminate the big clashes, because we also don't want to end up that we will have during one weekend 20 shows where there will be only 20 horses participating in each show. That's not the goal of the show calendar. That's not the goal of ECAHO, and I am sure it's also not the goal of the show organizers. So we need to reconsider all these facts, and we need to be also ready to make sometimes even unpleasant decisions. So.
Okay, we will see. Of course, it's impossible to fit 2 months with the show of 4 months. So it's clear that some show will be definitively cancelled. Any more questions? No. Okay, so Yaroslav, thank you very much. You gave us a lot of information and was very nice to have you here.
And, thank you very much. I appreciate your invitation.
And hope maybe in some weeks we can call you again with some updates and with better information and more nice information for everybody.
I hope so too. Thank you very much for your invitation. Maybe I can also say a little new thing which we prepare from ECAHO side if there will be need to, and if this lockdown will go on. We're planning to make, let's say, short ECAHO live streams as well, which could be called What's Up ECAHO. I would like to take a chance together with Zuzana to inform everyone properly in case they would be in the need. And we might be making live streaming every second week, probably, in case this lockdown will take a bit longer than we all expect. So we will also, everyone who will be interested into anything will be able to send the questions straight to our office, and we will try to give clear answers during these live streams. So I hope people will appreciate it later. Or we can do it also maybe in cooperation with you, and we are always ready to answer any questions which can appear during this difficult time and difficult period.
Sure. Thank you very much. So
Me
talk
too.
to you soon, and thank you again for what you said, because it's important to have also some information from the official ECAHO president who knows better than us the situation in the next month, the problems with the organization of the shows, and etc.
Thank you very much,
We
and
have
I'm
now
wishing
2
everyone
minutes of
a good
advertising,
health.
and then we will be back with the host guest from Brazil, who is Luciano Curi. So stay with us.
This program is offered by
Good morning. Or good afternoon. Okay.
So we are back. We try to connect with the other side of the world, with Brazil, where we have Luciano Curi. Hello, Luciano.
Hello, Marco. Hello, everybody.
And so we see you well, very good color of your skin. So it looks like in Brazil is good weather, not like here.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
Don't
weather
look to
here.
my background. This is not really where I am.
I suppose. I
So,
imagine.
please, Luciano, you are were the president of the club, so you are in touch with everybody in Brazil, with all the breeders and the show organizer. So tell us a bit about the situation over there.
Well, first of all, Marco, I finished the presidents in Brazil, the Arabian horse, in the last December. In January, starting the new president, Rodrigo Forte. Of course, we are together, very close, but the situation about the Arabian horses here in Brazil is the same around the world. We cancel the show in March. Probably we will cancel our Brazilian national show horse in July, the last week of July. Probably they will cancel also because nobody knows when finish this big problem in the world. This is a terrible situation. In Brazil, we start here in February 26. Is our first case. Now we have around 5,700 cases and 201 death. In Brazil, we are locked down around 1 week. Comes to the second week. And I believe our most complicated moment is the end of April. Probably this time we are the high level, the coronavirus. But I talk a lot of breeders, and some them stay on the farm, but the majority stay in the home. Well, in my case, particularly, I have many jobs by conference call, by conference videos, with my farm where I have the horses, the Arabian horses, with my farm when I have my cattle farm, and me, Cindy Magal, Mark Davis, and Mario Zellotti. We talk every day to organize the Intara Dream Auction, the 2021, April 2021. We started to organize, Joyce, some very special embryons, some unique embryo. Well, we need to keep going on, you know.
Yeah,
That's
of
it.
course. We were last year in Vegas with the Intara, the last edition of Intara auction. Was so interesting, and I think also was successful. So we hope the next edition will be too.
Yes, I am sure we will have a very special lots, very special embryo rights and embryo. We discuss a lot because we need following what is happening this moment in the world, and when everybody have be back the shows. We have a a very special horses, Arabian horses, around the world this year and the next year. And we need try to find the mothers and the fathers. In February, we have Scottsdale, arrive from Scottsdale exactly February 26th is the first day coronavirus here in Brazil. I went there because Pharaoh HBV, my stallion, Pharaoh HBV lives in Belgium with Rafael Curti, the privileged Arabians. But Pharaoh arrived here in September, the last week of September to the last year, and he leaves to US in February 5th. And well, the plan is Pharaoh is staying in US, make some special embryos there. The first plan is until May, but now nobody knows what is happening with the program, the plans, nothing. I suppose now Pharaoh HVV can go back to Europe, to Belgium, for Rafael Curti privileged Arabians in June or maximum July.
Yes, because of course we will try also to give more information from who is really transporting animals around the world. But it looks like actually is everything except for semen shipping that we learned from Giacomo that is still able to work with the shipping by FedEx or I don't know, specialized courier who takes care of this. But not possible to move animals. So
yes,
we see.
Exactly this. I have a big luck here in Brazil because when Pharaoh leaves, we don't have any case here. We will have, because it's the first season reproduction for Pharaoh HBV. And we will have for the next year some very special embryons. Well, do you know about the Brazilian farm tour? Is
Yeah, sure.
a very special moment the last years, and I get a wonderful opportunity to bought some embryo rights from a special mares from Vila dos Pinheiros, Aras Vila dos Pinheiros, from Leandro Aguiar, Aras Cruzeiro, from Flavia Torres and Dulce Rosas, the Aras FT and Aras Wolf. And finally, I have a wonderful opportunity to buy some embryos from Jose Alves, the Aras JM. And I joined my special mares to Pharaoh. Now, in the last February, when I went in the US, I have a wonderful opportunity to buy a very special embryo rights for Pharaoh. And I hope when finish this problem, we can continue our plan, our lives, normal lives.
Sure. We hope this will come soon, and we see if we have some questions.
Well, here in Brazil, because we are very close to the Italians, Spanish, and French, because in our blood we have a lot of Italian blood, Spanish blood, French bloods, and we are very worried what is happening in Italy, Spain, and French. We pray every day for the number of the cases come down so quickly as possible, you know.
Sure, thank you.
Hello, Luciano.
Yes.
Marina from Russia. Ask you who is the horse in the picture behind you.
Yes. This is Beishá. Beishá is my favorite stallion in the world. Is the number one. Of course, I have others stallions. I like El Chaclan. I like Aladdin, Padron, and Ali Jamal. In my program, I mix exactly these bloods: Beishá, El Chaclan, Padron, Aladdin, and Ali Jamal. But when I visit, I don't remember the year, but in Nicasio Valley, San Francisco, US, when Beishá lives, George Dexter received at the farm in his house, and there give this beautiful picture, and Francisco Audi take this for me.
Good, good to know. If you can stay with us, because later we will show a video of El Chaclan, something that was from an edited video that was taken years ago from Gigi, and so it's something that nobody saw before.
Yes.
Luciano, thank you.
My pleasure.
Was a pleasure to have you here, and talk to you soon in the next weeks. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
God bless everybody, please.
This program is offered by
In the heart of Devonshire, there is a land where the real essence of the Arabian horse is kept. A fortress of class and elegance. A lighthouse shining with beauty, freedom, wild hearts, and exquisiteness. Halsden Arabians, where every horse is loved to the moon and back.
And we move now to Belgium, where we have Mr. James Swanepoel, who is waiting for the connection. I think he's already online. Hello, James.
Hello. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, thank you. And you? Hope that you are well too. I see you have a wonderful day weather in Belgium today.
Yes, we have for the first time, I think, this 18 degrees, so we are quite happy. No wind, so and very quiet. So, yeah.
Good. Here is not so nice today, but okay. Let's start telling a bit how is the situation in your area about the emergency of the virus.
Yeah, we are in lockdown also. but we are allowed to go to the shop for essential shopping, to the pharmacy and all this, but also for work we can take the car and travel. This is possible. It's like a soft lockdown in Belgium. We have 14,000 infected people in Belgium. Unfortunately, 850 people died already. The youngest was 12 years old, but 90% is about 65 plus.
Yeah, we heard about this young death. That is really terrible, of course.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, yeah, we have to wait, and hopefully end of May we will be with softer restrictions, and we can go to the shows again and see the community of the Arabian horses. Luckily, we can still breed our horses. We can go collect semen and everything we can. So the breeding season is not is still on. So today we bred a mare to the world champion Farage, and yesterday we bred a mare to QR Mark.
So you are
excited.
still able to do your work in the farm?
Yeah, we have more time for the horses now because our business with the ornamental fish is completely shut down. We cannot sell any goldfish or ornamental fish to the shops because the shops are closed. So yeah.
Also, you don't have many visitors that disturb you?
It's not disturbing, we would to see some people.
I believe.
But yeah.
So, you told me that you wanted to show some horses that we would love to see, so please.
Yes, 3 babies to show you. And my son will take the camera, Dante. And
hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Enjoy.
Hello.
Oh, I will switch the camera for you.
Okay.
So the first baby is by Emerald J. Emerald J is a very popular stallion now, which is producing very high quality. And we have a colt born. He is 2 months old now. And yeah, check him out. He's gonna be gray. Unfortunately, a colt. We wished we had a filly by Emerald J, but so far we had only 2 colts. So we're gonna let them loose so you can see the movement.
Such a wonderful thing to be able to see horses running in these times.
Yeah, we love it. We love it, and it's.
I don't know. Maybe we
You know,
lost the connection. Ah, no, we are back.
Yeah. Yes. This was number 1. So now we're gonna bring you number 2 is a filly. by Galeb Alzober. Galeb Alzober is a Marwan son out of FM Gloria. Is one of our favorite stallions this year that we have used. We get 2 babies from him. We're going to show you the first filly from Arisha Apal. Arisha Apal is a Justice daughter out of our mother line. Our mother line is mainly the same. It's always tracing back to mostly a Citadel daughter and then to Saskia world champion, mare 1987, I believe. So let's bring her out.
How many foals you have now?
We have 3 on the ground and we expect 2 more.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
What age they are now?
This one is 1 month old. And the oldest is 3 months. We will show you the third one later. So this is one of the rare bay mares by Justice. There are not many bay mares from him. The mare is owned by a friend of me, Rashid Al-Jazmi from Kuwait. And he recently bought the baby also. Yes, we're gonna let her loose. So you see the movement. Oh, Arisha. Oh. The baby is still a little bit shy. It's a young filly. And the mother seems to be intimidated while we are standing here. So let me take her. Yeah, this was our second one. We're going to show you the third one on the ground.
Yeah.
There's a
Try
filly by...
to stay on that side of the barn because of the fence, because it's better the connection. Yeah.
Okay.
In this part.
So the next one is by Rashim, by the great team. We like him very much because he produced for the Versace line very typey faces, and we like face on an Arabian horse, of course. So let's see the next one. We have 15 horses on the farm, so we are a small breeder. Every year we get 3 to 5 babies. So yeah.
It's a long time you breed horses?
It's almost 32 years.
So,
yeah.
A good part of your life?
Yeah, yeah, we love it. We love it. This is our oldest mare, Marco. You see the mare loose?
Yeah.
She is loose on the farm because she is getting 30 years old. This is Cool Elegance.
Ah, and she lives free?
She lives free, yeah, because in her age she cannot run very well anymore. But by giving her this free, she feels very good against the other horses and has a very optimistic feeling.
Very nice.
Yeah, she's not dangerous anymore to run free.
Did you start, or was a family business?
It's not a business; it's more a hobby for us.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I started with one mare.
Ma non il
They really will get 3 months old now. The mother is Virginia Apal. She is by Justify out of Gloria Apal. Okay.
Very beautiful.
Hey, toch voor lawaai? So that's the third baby, Marco. That's what we wanted to show you.
We have some question for you. Do you hear me?
We have some questions from our viewers, so please wait. We read now to you.
Yeah. Welcome.
Sto che topo hier.
From France. Ask you if you have a website or something where she can take a look more to all your
Yeah,
horses.
we have a website, jamesswanepoel.com. There you can see our horses that we have, our breeding program also. jamesswanepoel.com.
Okay. Then
Yes.
Lurzim from Slovenia say a big thank you to Aldis and his sponsor and all participants to the program. I'm basically locked in the house as I am an asymptomatic carrier and I'm having a really hard time. Listening and being connected to people from all over the world allow me to travel with my mind. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing these beautiful fillies.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
is this? We have people around that are locked at home, They cannot move. They cannot see nothing so nice as your babies, your horses running. They are so wonderful to see.
Thank you very much, and stay positive, everybody, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, James, and to all your family I see around. Thank you very much for being part of this program, and we talk again maybe in the next weeks. Now we have 2 minutes of advertising, and then we are back with a very big surprise. So stay with us.
This program is offered by
As I told you, we have a nice surprise. So let's see the video that Elena prepared with the kids of Elvis playing at home. So let's go with the video. Wonderful. Congratulations to Elena and to Elvis who did the videoing of this wonderful children playing with so many animals. But how many animals do you have at home, Elvis?
Hi, Marco. Hi. No, thanks to Elena that she edited very nicely the video because it was a really different videos done by phone during our everyday working at home with my kids with the animals. So it's been very nice. Now they are there. Let me turn the camera. Come, Elliot, Ines.
Hello.
Ines, say hello.
Hello, hello everybody.
Hello.
She's in love with this little sheep, with this lamb. Come. We was here sitting outside taking a coffee.
It's not nice also there. I see the weather is really gray today.
Yeah, there is not a lot of sun, but we really like to stay outside. So as soon stop to rain, we go immediately outside. This
In
is our
Belgium was,
Bernese
you
Shepherd.
see, very different. Was 18 degrees, so nice. So it was really beautiful to see your kids playing in that nice way outside in the farm. I think was nice to see for everybody who maybe is locked down in their homes in the town where they cannot go out and breathe and enjoy these happy moments with animals.
Yeah,
With
I think this really help parents with the kids, because we are really busy doing things in the farm, and they help us, and so time go faster than normal. Staying home with homeworks, or of course we do also homeworks, but they are enjoying more to stay outside than inside writing or drawings or doing something like this.
So, thank you, Elvis. You want to say something about what we saw today?
I heard everything, and first of all, I would like to thank Marietta Salas for her support. When we talk about the academy with her, she was immediately, happy to help us and support this idea with Joanna. And so soon we will have a next masterclass with Joanna. And I also saw a lot of people, commenting and happy about this idea of the masterclass and teaching people everything. First of all, for free, so nobody needs to pay anything, just watching and learn. And this is also our slogan, share knowledge and love about horses and Arabian horses and all what is around. And then I also heard Yaroslav Lassina about the ECAO, and I really hope that soon all this situation will end or will go forward, and that we can again start our jobs with the shows and go outside and enjoy the horses outside, and also the Laura Mascagna speaking was very, very interesting. And I'm happy also about Luciano Curi, that I was waiting Faro HBV coming back to Privilege to get fresh semen, because I would like to use him with my mare. So really interesting to learn about the situation there in Brazil, and about the news about the horses.
Do you have any question,
And of
Elena?
course, the force of James was really nice, and pity that with the live and it's not very sharp, the image. And I hope that next times we can do something better to solve this problem and to find a solution to something different. Maybe I already told you, Marco, the other day, but we'll see if we can find another way to do it. And nothing, we are here following you, and I'm really I'm looking forward to see the video of El Shaklan. Of course, I already saw it, but I'm happy to share it with everybody, because it's more than let's say 20 years that we have this video. Gigi took it when he was in Argentina with Marietta Salas visiting Count Federico Zicci Thyssen. And we always kept this video there, because Shaklan was really old. He died in the same year that they did this video. I don't remember exactly, but I think they took the video, and then after 1 month or something like this, he died. And it's something really a piece of story that I'm happy to share with you. And of course, Gigi too. Actually, is in Cuba, so he cannot do live chat. But I talked with him a few minutes ago by the phone, and he told to say hello to everybody, and we'll see if he can find a solution also himself to do something and to send us. Maybe for next episode we can see him in face.
Yeah, maybe he can record the video and then send the video message, no?
Yeah, we'll see if the quality of WhatsApp video is because the problem there is really the connection. Also, if he take videos, he cannot maybe send it, and because of the connection. So maybe he will try, and we'll see if something can be done. He will do it. But he send his regards to everybody, and stay safe to everybody.
Thank you very much, Elvis, and thanks also to Gigi for his message. And now we go to our last guest from the US.
Bye.
Oh no, wait. We have some question.
Hi, Elvis. Francisca of Stridom Arabian Stad from South Africa. She say, I saw some of your video. Thank you. It's a very good idea.
Thank you very much.
And then we have Caroline, who writes that your house is very beautiful and your kids as well.
Thank you. Marco, just came in my mind, why we don't ask people to send us videos of their kids with animals, with horses, with dogs, and we can use, prepare each time or use part of this video to do, like introduction or opening video for our stay at the farm. What do you think?
Yeah, very good idea. So now I repeat for everybody to send us video of your kids playing, and we can make an editing like you saw the one before, and maybe a update or change every time we go online the video, introduction video of the program. Yeah.
Yeah, you are welcome to send videos as you like, and we can edit it, because I think it's important to share these positive things, so people can enjoy this nice, video done simply with the phone. And it's something that gives you joy to see kids playing with animals in the nature. We have to support the natural life outside, not staying close. And of course people has to stay close now, but we that stay in the countryside, we can share what we do at home, and people can enjoy watching it.
Then we have Hassan from Abu Dhabi, and he writes, hi guys, I see situation in Italy always on the news. I wish you are all good and happy, my friends, and we will start the shows soon. Nothing is better than being at the show to see horses in real and to watch on Arabian Essence TV.
Thank you very much. These comments are really what push us to go on, to do it, because it's really amazing how people can be happy and can get company following our our videos and our things. And this is the first things why we are doing it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you to Elvis and to the people who share their thoughts, because of course it's interesting to hear from you. Now we have 1 minute of advertising, and then we try to connect with the US.
This program is offered by
Hello, Janina. We
Hello.
we see you. So this is Janina Mertz, breeders at Santa Ynez Valley, California, of Om El Arab stud. So please, Janina, tell us a bit about the situation in your area, because we all want to know how it is everywhere.
So I guess we are a little farther behind with it all than our friends in Europe. Um, they say the next couple of weeks are going to be bad here. So we've been bunkering at home for, I guess, a little more than 2 weeks now. I haven't been off the farm, but as you can see, maybe behind me, it's not a bad place to bunker. So I'm right now up in my house, which is where my office is also, and then down below there is the farm. So things for us are pretty good. My son is here with us; he's in kindergarten, so it's interesting to just all be at home together. But again, we're really fortunate to have a property that he can play on, and um, we can get outside, and the weather is beautiful. So we're doing well.
Is anything that you can suggest to the small farms for a strategy for keeping their business working even in these times?
Oh gosh, it's something that I've been thinking about a lot, and what you're doing here, I think, is really excellent. Just to involve everybody around the world and uh, keep keep the spirit up, keep it all going. We're lucky that we have a breeding farm, and so babies are still being born. We're stripping semen. There's mares here that are being bred, so I haven't felt an impact on that end of it. Obviously, our horse shows are canceled, and we're home. And then we had our 50th anniversary party planned for right after the World Cup, which obviously will postpone to another time. So strategy for breeders around the world, I think, we need to do this all digitally right now, and to stay connected and stay positive, and hopefully stay healthy, and ride it out.
Sure. I think is what everyone wants to hear, that all around is a community of positive people who tries to go on and to stay together and to bring us out in the near future of this emergency. We have a surprise for you. Elvis already announced that we have a video of El Shaklan. Now we show, and then maybe you can say something about him.
Okay.
So, tell us something about him.
So first of all, I have to say, I first saw that video just yesterday when you sent it to me, and it was just so amazing to get to see a little footage of El Shaklan that I had never seen. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. For those of you that are new and don't know about this yet, my mom bred El Shaklan. He was born in 1975. which was the same is the same vintage as me. So we were born together. I mean, born in the same year, and so my life has drawn a lot of parallels to El Shaklan's life. Really, actually, everything you see behind me, we owe to him. My parents started breeding in Germany in 1970, and he was born 5 years later, El Shaklan, and then in 1982 he came to the U.S. and tested the waters, and then that following year we bought this property here so that we could. Have El Shaklan here on the farm, and he was breeding about 100 mares a year at that time. Um, so really, I became an American because of El Shaklan. My entire family moved from Germany to California, and that is where I've now where I am raising my family. So El Shaklan, gosh, it's a name that just brings up many emotions. He was my mother's soulmate. And in her divorce with my father, she lost him. He was sold to Brazil and then subsequently sold to Argentina, which is where he died. Um, but there's a really beautiful story that I read it last night again that my mom wrote that's on our website, which was her fight to try to get him back. She tried to buy him back in the late 80s. Or actually, no, it was 91, and thought that she did, and he was going to come home here and live with us again. And then it didn't work out that way. So she also traveled to Brazil. To Argentina, right? I think right before Gigi would have done this video and was able to say goodbye to El Shaklan because she knew that he wouldn't ever really come home. So I guess I don't want to make it a sad story because the story of El Shaklan is not a sad story. It's a story of triumph and longevity, and I love seeing parts of him in our breeding program and in breeding programs around the world. So it's really amazing to see a stallion who was born, almost 45 years ago. It'll be in August. August 10th is his birthday, so it'll be 45 years in August, and the impact that he still has, and it's pretty phenomenal. So I'm forever grateful, and I'm grateful for my life because I'm grateful to him for the life that I get to lead.
Thank you, Janina. It was nice to hear from you about El Shaklan because he's sure in the history of the breed. I see you have a wonderful background, and so can you show us a bit?
Yeah, let me turn this around. Let me figure this out. Okay. So it's early in the morning. The sun is, well, not that early, but it's early in the morning. The sun is just rising. And this is the view from my house. So down there, you'll see part of the barn. It's not the old part of the barn is kind of hidden behind the trees. And we have a little vineyard as you drive down the hill, and we grow Cabernet Sauvignon. And then the fields behind the barn, the flat part, that is right now an oat hay field. So we're growing hay there. And then next to it is alfalfa. And then beyond that is another vineyard. And then behind the tree on the right, which is not where you can't see that, there's about 15 acres of pasture and another little part of the farm. So we have a really special area, I think. I love this view.
But was it there last year where you do the open farm from where you are now?
Yeah. So if can you see the road that's there? That's the road that leads down to the barn, and then the palm trees kind of in the distance. Those are the palm trees in front of the barn where we had our showing. Mm-hmm. So one of these days I have to get better internet down there, and then we could have done this call down there, but our internet didn't support it. So I apologize to those people who wanted to see the barn, but that is why we're up here.
But okay, we can maybe do again in the next weeks. It's no problem.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
So for the moment, thank you for waking up early, for taking care. We have maybe some questions for you. Wait.
Okay.
Oop. Hello. We have Michaela Sevilla who said, I really enjoyed when I visit Om El Arab Janina, you are the best.
Thank you so much.
Then we have Pauline, who asks if you have new foals born.
So we only have one foal of our own. We have some horse foals for clients that are born already, but we have one foal of our own, and it's one that I've been waiting for, oh gosh, for 3.5 years. And it's a full sibling to Aphrodite, and it's a really beautiful little boy. I'm really excited about him. So he doesn't have a name yet, and but he's beautiful and he's tall and leggy and special. And we're waiting. I think we have 9 babies due in April, so really soon we'll have many more.
Good. We hope to be able to see them in the next call. And so for today, thank you very much, Janina, and we hope everything is going well in California, in the States, and with you and the people at your home. Everybody safe and healthy, of course.
Thank you. I wish you the same, and to everybody that's watching around the world, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll get to see each other all in person soon.
Yeah, sure. So we have finished our program of today, and so we have now 1 minute of advertising, and then we say goodbye.
This program is offered by